What's up? This is the Going 5 Hole podcast, our new YouTube page. What's up? This is Dennis.
What's up?
I'm Mike.
Of course.
Season preview. Here's our format. We're going to count the teams down by our own personal rankings from 30 to 1. And we're kicking this off with our number 30 ranked team, the Winnipeg Jets. Not the Jets. Go Blue Bombers. What's up?
Yeah, I would agree. They really didn't do anything in the offseason.
Because the team was bad. They were bad, not brutally
They
bad.
weren't the worst, but they also weren't.
They literally went out and re-signed everybody they had last year who was a free agent. They didn't make any improvements, and the questions are going to be the same. Is Evander Kane a star? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I mean,
is Dustin Byfuglien a star? I don't think so.
I think he holds his. I think Dustin Byfuglien holds his own. I think he gets overlooked because he's on Winnipeg. I think Winnipeg's problem is they don't have any one superstar to look for and say, oh, yeah, that's our guy. That's definitely our guy. I think they wanted Evander Kane to be that, but I think Evander Kane's going to be 23, 24, maybe even older than that. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I just think that he hasn't developed the way they want him to. He's a good player, don't get me wrong. But I think the only reason I wanted to keep Winnipeg maybe a little higher than last was because they do have some young talent on defense in Trouba and Bogosian, and then they also have Jake Scheifele, who could be a top 2 center guy. So, top 2 lines, that is.
Well, look, overall, the team was bad. Again, we're going to say this a lot in the beginning of this countdown.
And they still have Andre Pavlik.
He's terrible.
That's probably the best the best reason I can think of why they're the last.
He's really bad.
And they don't even have a backup that they could bring in, because I don't think they have Montoya anymore.
No, they don't. So it's kind of just go sign whoever you want.
Yeah.
And he'll be
Marty Brodeur. I mean, that's like who are you gonna bring in? I mean, the problem is I don't even think they have that much cap space either. Because guys like Byfuglien and Bogosian want decent contracts, and Evander Kane wants money too. I mean, Blake Wheeler wants money, and so does Andrew Ladd. But I mean, at the end of the day, they don't have anybody that stands out to me that says this guy's going to carry this team, because they just don't have it. I mean, it's just that simple. They just don't have any firepower.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, same team as last year. And again, if there's going to be a year to be bad, might as well be this year, because the Connor McDavid sweepstakes is on. Yeah,
that's a storyline. That could be very why they didn't address any needs. I mean, you have to go put in a centerman, but
again, the draft. I'll say this in our first video. Draft lottery changed.
I did see that.
Now, if you have the worst record, you only have a 20% chance at getting the first pick, rather than a 25%.
I mean, I don't think they needed to change it, and this is a little off topic, but I don't think they needed to change it because of what the past 2 years, the worst team didn't get it.
Yeah.
They didn't get it. Florida didn't get it, and Colorado got it. And then this year, with the first pick again this year, Buffalo
was Florida.
Florida got the first pick, and Buffalo was the worst team.
Yeah, but Buffalo, pretty good. We'll get to them, but I don't know. But Winnipeg is going to be bad. Maybe this is their goal. Let's be terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're an all-around decent team. I think the problem is they just don't have mind air for turned out for air. All right. Pretty much just to end it, I think that they're a decent all-around team. I don't think they have anybody who stands out, because I don't think Evander Kane. Maybe you could have a breakout year and shut me up, or Scheifele steps up, or Trouba steps up, or Bogosian finally develops. But you know what? As of right now, they don't have anybody that I would look at and say, this guy. And as long as they have Andre Pavlik in the net, nothing's going to go with it.
It's going to be a long year in Manitoba. It gets cold. But hey, look. What are they on? It's year 3 of the Jets?
Yeah, you know what? I think
you can still look at that. There's at least
you also too. This is a little also not off topic, but they're also picking up the scraps of that failed Atlanta organization, and you can't really blame them, especially because they traded away their 2 best assets, Danny Heatley and Ilya Kovalchuk at the time. So they're picking up the pieces, and I think give it five years, and they'll be right back on their feet.
Enjoy hockey, Manitoba. You didn't have it for a while, and this is year 3. I think there's still a little bit of leeway.
Don't complain.
Yeah, you could not have a team.
Yeah, you know what? Listen, no team. Having them is better than no team.
Yeah, I'll say that.
All right, well.
Canadian team, but I think they're going to be the worst in the league. Sorry, Manitoba. The whole province, because let's be real,
Yeah.
The whole province. The whole all of central Canada.
Yeah.
We're probably talking about Saskatchewan, too.
Yeah, more likely.
Yeah.
Sports.
We'll be back. Keep watching. subscribe. Twitter, everything is right here. We'll be back with 29. Wonder who that could be.
Kill him.